For centuries, the quest for eternal life has been relegated to the realm of science fiction, but today, it's a very real possibility. The field of biohacking is rapidly advancing, allowing us to take control of our own biology and potentially live forever. In this video, we'll dive into the cutting-edge world of biohacking and explore the latest technologies that are bringing us closer to immortality. So stay tuned and get ready to learn about the incredible ways that humans are extending their lifespans and hacking their own biology. Forever young, the quest for immortality. Throughout history, the desire for immortality has been a constant theme in human culture. From ancient myths to modern science fiction, the quest for eternal life is a timeless one. For many of us, the idea of living forever may seem like a far-fetched fantasy. But today, thanks to advances in technology and our understanding of biology, it's more possible than ever before. Biohacking, a term that refers to the application of technology and engineering principles to biology and living organisms, is at the forefront of this exciting frontier. By manipulating our own biology, we can potentially extend our lifespans and live healthier, more vibrant lives. Whether through gene editing, cellular reprogramming, or other cutting-edge techniques, the possibilities are truly endless. And who knows, maybe one day we will achieve the ultimate biohack, true immortality. At the cutting edge, exploring the latest biohacks. In recent years, biohacking has emerged as a popular way to take control of one's own health and well-being. But what exactly is biohacking? And what are the latest trends in this exciting field? One promising area of research is gene editing, which allows scientists to alter the genetic makeup of cells and organisms. One of the most widely used gene editing tools is CRISPR-Cas9, a revolutionary technology that has made it easier than ever to modify DNA sequences. With CRISPR-Cas9, scientists can target specific genes and make precise changes, which could have profound implications for treating diseases such as cancer, Alzheimer's, and even HIV/AIDS. Additionally, gene editing could also be used to enhance desirable traits such as muscle strength and cognitive ability, potentially leading to the development of biohacking therapies that were once thought to be science fiction. Another cutting-edge biohack is cellular reprogramming, which involves transforming one type of cell into another. For example, by reprogramming skin cells, they can be turned into neurons, potentially providing a new way to treat neurodegenerative diseases such as Parkinson's. This technique has also been used to create induced pluripotent stem cells, which are adult cells that have been reprogrammed to behave like embryonic stem cells. These cells can then be used to generate new tissues and organs for transplantation, potentially eliminating the need for organ donors and reducing the risk of rejection. Artificial intelligence is also playing an increasingly important role in biohacking. AI-powered tools can analyze vast amounts of data to identify patterns and insights that would not be possible for humans alone. This can help researchers develop more effective treatments for diseases and develop personalized health plans that take into account an individual's unique genetic makeup and lifestyle. While these biohacks hold great promise, they also raise ethical questions that must be carefully considered. One concern is that these technologies could exacerbate inequality and create a divide between those who can afford them and those who cannot. Another concern is the potential for biohacking to be used for non-therapeutic purposes, such as enhancing cognitive ability or physical strength, which could lead to unfair advantages in competitive environments. It is crucial that we have open and honest conversations about these issues and establish ethical guidelines to ensure that biohacking technologies are used responsibly and for the benefit of humanity as a whole. The price of forever. The ethics of immortality. While the prospect of living forever may seem appealing, there are ethical considerations that must be carefully examined. One major concern is the potential for inequality and inaccessibility. Biohacking technologies are likely to be expensive, and not everyone will have access to them. This could create a divide between the biohacked and the non-biohacked, leading to disparities in health and lifespan. It's important to consider how to ensure that these technologies are available to all members of society and do not exacerbate existing inequalities. Another ethical concern is the potential for biohacking to be used for non-therapeutic purposes. Some people may choose to use biohacking technologies to enhance their abilities or extend their lifespans beyond what is medically necessary. This could create a slippery slope towards a society where biohacking is seen as a normal and expected practice, regardless of its necessity or safety. It's important to establish ethical guidelines and regulations to prevent the misuse of biohacking technologies and ensure that they are used responsibly. Additionally, the idea of playing God and manipulating the fundamental processes of life and death raises complex ethical questions. Some people may argue that biohacking technologies violate the natural order of things, and that we should not attempt to control the processes of life and death. Others may argue that as long as these technologies are used ethically and responsibly, they should be pursued to improve human lives and extend our understanding of biology. It's important to have open and honest conversations about these ethical concerns and involve a diverse range of perspectives to ensure that biohacking technologies are developed and used in a way that is beneficial to humanity as a whole. The future of humanity. A world without death. If biohacking technologies were to become widely available and effective, it could have profound implications for the future of humanity. A world without death could be both exciting and challenging. On one hand, it would mean that people could live for hundreds or even thousands of years, experiencing all that life has to offer and contributing to society in meaningful ways. On the other hand, it would also mean that the human population would continue to grow indefinitely, which could put a strain on resources and exacerbate environmental problems. It's important to consider the broader societal implications of biohacking technologies and how they could affect the world as a whole. One of the biggest challenges of living in a world without death would be the need to create new societal structures and norms. For example, current systems of government, healthcare, and retirement would need to be rethought in a world where people could live for hundreds of years. We would need to find new ways to ensure that everyone had access to the biohacking technologies they needed to stay healthy and prevent overpopulation. These are just some of the challenges we would face if biohacking were to become commonplace. It's important to start thinking about these issues now so that we are prepared for the future. By embracing the unknown and working together, we can ensure that biohacking technologies are used responsibly and for the benefit of all humankind. Biohacking. Today, a look at the landscape. The field of biohacking is constantly evolving, and there are several biohacking communities and organizations that are pushing the boundaries of what is possible. One notable community is the Human Upgrade Project, which is dedicated to developing and promoting technologies that enhance human capabilities. Another organization, the Alcor Life Extension Society, offers cryogenic preservation services to individuals who wish to be frozen after death in the hope that they can be revived in the future. There are also several online communities where biohackers share their experiences and discuss the latest developments in the field. These communities provide a valuable resource for individuals who are interested in learning more about biohacking and for researchers who are developing new biohacking technologies. Despite the progress that has been made in the field of biohacking, there are still many challenges that need to be overcome. One major challenge is the lack of regulation and oversight in the field of biohacking. Because biohacking is a relatively new field, there are few laws and regulations in place to protect individuals who are engaging in biohacking practices. This lack of oversight has led to concerns about the safety and efficacy of some biohacking technologies and has made it difficult for biohackers to obtain funding and support. Another challenge is the stigma that surrounds biohacking. Biohacking is often seen as a fringe or even radical activity, and biohackers are sometimes viewed as eccentric or irresponsible. This stigma has made it difficult for biohackers to gain acceptance and respect within the scientific community and has limited their access to funding and resources. Despite these challenges, the field of biohacking is growing rapidly, and there are exciting developments on the horizon. As biohacking technologies continue to advance, we may see new and innovative ways to improve human health and longevity. It's important that we continue to support and encourage the development of biohacking technologies while also addressing the ethical and social challenges they present. By embracing the unknown and working together, we can ensure that biohacking technologies are used responsibly and for the benefit of all humankind. Taking charge of your future. A call to action. The quest for immortality has captured the human imagination for centuries, and today, thanks to advances in technology, it's more possible than ever before. By embracing the unknown and working together, we can ensure that biohacking technologies are used responsibly and for the benefit of all humankind. Whether through gene editing, cellular reprogramming, or other cutting-edge techniques, the possibilities are truly endless. So what are your thoughts on the future of biohacking? How do you think these technologies will impact our lives? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Together, we can embrace the future of longevity and unlock the secrets to a healthier, happier life.